Hungry for good news? Listen to Sophie Mafi with Sophie now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sophie Mafi on Light FM on Sunny Side Up, our morning show here where you can listen to a lot of different talents looking into different types of industries. Today, I have a wonderful guest with me. Her name is Laura, and she's going to be talking to me about Concat. Concat is her organization, NGO, where she is trying to bridge the gap between the marginalized and the corporate communities. So, Laura, thank you for being with us today, and we can't wait to hear a little bit about you. So tell us, who is Laura?
Hello, thank you for having me. So my name's Laura and I live in Beirut. I got into the tech industry working with another NGO called Cody, and then I went on to launch Concat. So Concat is a web development agency working with talented developers who are refugees or females from countries of conflict. We work with lots of different clients from around the world, primarily based in Europe, and we link them to developers from marginalised communities in these countries of conflict to try and give them sort of equal access to employment opportunities.
So when did you launch Concat and how long has it been going on for? And have there been any challenges that you faced? I know you're saying in Beirut, your HQ is in Beirut and Beirut is going through a financial crisis, well, a multitude of crises. So let's not list them, but one of them being capital control, which is sort of strangles your funds in this case, or maybe releasing payments to your developers. How are you handling this?
Yeah, so we launched in January of this year, so we're very new. We are based in the UK, registered in the UK, so we have to transfer the funds from our clients to our developers. They're across Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq. For sure, getting money into Lebanon is a complete nightmare. We are trying lots of different routes, but it's particularly difficult with the refugees that we work with because they might not be registered within the country, so they can't have bank accounts. So that is definitely an ongoing issue. We're trying various different routes at the moment, including using an app for WhatsApp payments, but anything not to try and make a complex situation as simple as possible, really.
So everyone listening, we will be back in a minute. Just listen to some music and we will be back with Laura checking in about a couple of seconds. See you soon. Stay with me, Laura. I have to do that. I realized I didn't add that one in as well. We are back on Sophie Mafi with the Sunny Side Up. We are chatting to Laura Jardine Patterson, and she is the owner and founder of Concat, a tech company working with marginalized communities and refugees in Beirut, Syria, and Iraq by empowering them and giving them a chance to equal working opportunities. So, Laura, again, thank you for being back on the airwaves with us. A couple of things I want to ask you about. Now, how are you actually making contact with these refugees? How are you managing to reach them and onboard them, especially if they are not registered or don't have bank accounts? Even if they wanted to open a bank account, Lebanon isn't letting that happen in any way, shape, or form. They're not opening accounts for anybody, even the Lebanese. So first question is, how do you find them? Second is, I'm just agreeing with the amount of stress that you must be facing with trying to actually give them equal opportunities.
Definitely. And the thing that's frustrating is when you try to help a country and the communities within it and they still make it impossible. So mostly the developers I work with now have come through coding boot camps such as Cody or Recoded or lots of amazing boot camps working in the MENA region. So they come to us trained already, but maybe looking for experience. So the idea is that they work at Concat on real life client projects from day one to get more experience and obviously get employment. The second question was, what was it? The second question?
No, there was no second question. I was just
about the situation.
About the
Yes,
situation.
yes. My mind is frazzled from trying to do finance this morning.
Yeah, I can completely imagine. I think we're all having frazzled brains and scattered brains recently. I mean, I know
Sure.
you're in England right now in quarantine, and there's so many things going on. You're trying to lock all the clients, making sure you actually have a chance to get these people employed. There's huge responsibility on your shoulders, humanitarian responsibility as well. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful talking to you, Laura. We wish you all the best. I'm just going to give you a chance now, just because our listeners are here. If you can just shout out your social media handles, or if you're working on donations or anything like that that you'd like to bring up, I mean, here's your chance.
Sure. So our website is concat.tech, and we are that on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I think a big thing for me and what I'm working on is just trying to raise awareness of the talent that we now have from countries of conflict, especially in the MENA. Now, as we work remotely, it doesn't need to be that we are just hiring from Europe, and there's so much talent and so much kind of diverse mindsets and thinking that we really need to leverage as businesses, particularly in Lebanon at the moment. So if you know anyone that needs a website or needs any technical support, please get them in touch. You can email me at laura@concat.tech or have a look at our website.
Well, Laura, thank you very much. Everybody, you have been listening to Sophie Mafi, and that is Laura from Concat. You can tune in every Monday and Friday between 8 and 10 a.m. Thank you very much for listening. And Laura, thank you again for being with us.
Thank you.
That was Sophie Mafi with Sophie. Brought to you by the Cosmopolitan Hotel.